what are some of the things that you see a teacher do and you're like, whoa, whoa, whoa. What are we doing? And again, I don't want to like pick on anyone. You can pick on the thing without picking on the person. So I guess what are the things that you might potentially see that you're like, okay, this is not a good or even a mediocre practice?
For me, it's overall just the opening and closing of classes. How are we starting those first 3 or 4 minutes, and how are we ending those last 3 or 4 minutes?
Okay.
And more often than not, I see a lack of an intentional opening and or like purposeful, meaningful closing. I sort of see like bell rings, kids are kind of get seated, and a teacher's like, all right, let's get your books out. Castle is a organization dedicated to sort of codifying social emotional learning, but in meaningful ways around skill development, as opposed to like this amorphous, touchy feely kind of separate thing. And
Yeah.
they're really big on this idea of opening and closing classrooms as part of a routine that helps all learners be better. And really, if you think about it, like if we have an inclusive welcome, 2, 3 minutes, and if it's building around what's to come, having students either self-reflect or self-assess on, how they feel about the learning, either dispositionally or academically. Um, it can build community because you can do it in ways where kids are chatting with each other about those sorts of things, and then if we end with some sort of intentionality, instead of saying, hey, there's 3 minutes left, stop, or, stop packing up,